I want to know who knocked you out. Was it Signora or was it Sarah? It was probably Sarah, because they would have tried to stop her from interfering with Signora. Madame Kujo Sarah, she... what did she do? None of you sound dead though, you're all still panting, so you're probably all gonna be fine. What is going on indeed? Narukami Island, Tenshukaku. Great. Another domain. This one's probably gonna be much scarier. I have a feeling. Uh-oh. Where's Sarah? Always be scared when you walk into a room like this. A room that looks like it's a room made for having a big battle in front of a throne. Same like when we were walking right into
charge in here as they please.
Golden House.
So uncivilized.
Well, the door's been locked for quite a while, so the fact that it's unlocked, I just thought I could waltz in here.
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of
no,
street
Sarah.
market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo Sarah?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
Signora.
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time.
Yeah, well, what are you doing?
Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You are trying to seize control of Inazuma.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all those who have lost their visions and have been harmed by the delusions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about.
I mean, it's clear you don't care about them because
they were
otherwise you would not
nobodies
have
to
done
begin
this.
with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in
Ironically,
the
this
grand
is
revolution to
building the
realize
opposite of eternity.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
For Venti's Gnosis, and for the people of Liyue you imperiled.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Yeah, you...
The Tsaritsa's
You've
dream
never
is
done
the
anything
noblest and purest
nice
thing in
for
all
us.
the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's
Yeah, it's time for me to put a stop to this.
You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal.
Well, then I don't see how things could get any worse from
your
here.
circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't
Well, it's
you
okay,
think
we're already
it's
on the
time
Shogun's
you
bad side,
stopped
so
digging?
I don't think it can
I'm
get quite
not
worse.
sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status
And I heard you're gonna be the
in
weekly boss.
strength.
That means you're gonna be...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises
Did I just hear
today.
Ethan talk?
So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too.
I was just gonna say about how we're gonna be beating up
I'll
Signora
admit that I
every
never
week,
expected to be in a situation where the
that's
two
not
of us
something
were
you hear
on
every
equal
day.
footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Okay, so we have to take these off, I think.
Detestable.
Oh my gosh, we got to hear Ether talk. This is such a big deal. I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
The odds are against us.
Into the frozen void.
This is the music we heard in the special thing. It was showcasing Signora. Okay, that should be all of them, right?
Crush!
Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Detestable! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me!
Temperatures are
Harbinger
plunging.
power has become
Uh-oh.
burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler!
Something Lotus
You
Moth?
have reason to be afraid.
Oh, I'm gonna defeat these. Drawing from the Crimson Lotus Moth's energies, your character's next attack will be... Oh, it's like the Dragon Spine effect, except they're butterflies instead of rocks.
The pale flame smolders!
Stop hiding. Face me. You're ruining a perfectly good palace. Whoa, she's like a butterfly. And we are going to die.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution,
What was that
your
one?
soul will be incinerated.
No culture. It's again, I think I completely said that wrong, but okay. She pulled out like a giant whip. Crimson Witch of Embers.
More speed.
Crush.
This is so intense. Well, you're
The
not
odds are
going.
against us.
Immolation. A cherished agony.
Oh, I can't eat food anymore, can I?
Feel it.
Uh-oh.
Take this!
Whoa. Everything's on fire. How is this castle like not burning down? It's because the Raiden Shogun is probably containing the fight too, like this only this room. But like,
Who dares? Call me a witch!
I say she's actually awesome. Signora. So what are these? Am I supposed to be destroying these?
Well met. What a sorry sight.
Okay, but that means we can now eat more food. Just as long as Eula does not die again. Otherwise, that would be very bad.
Shudder!
Also, we should probably destroy these. Whatever they are. I don't know what this is doing. They have like the Tui like symbol. Was that the
Not every
delusion symbol?
wound will heal.
I don't know. No, it's the Fatui symbol is in the delusions. That's what I mean. So that's the Fatui symbol.
Crush! Shudder! Touché! I condemn you!
Looks like we have you in a corner. Uh-oh. Please do not burn everything.
The odds are against us. I'll be back.
Okay, so Ether? Whatever you do. Can we actually attack her in this state? No, right?
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Oh, we can still eat. Okay.
Who dares call me a witch?
Yeah, take this! Thunderclap!
Embrace your searing reckoning.
I still can't get over the fact
Not
that
every
Ether talks.
wound will heal.
And like, as a story dialogue line too, not like a cutscene. We haven't seen anything like that since. Well, can you help me put up some decent person posters? Did we do it?
So strong, but how?
Hi.
I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop!
Oh, you're not gonna
I order
order
you!
her
And
ad.
you! Filthy rats! All of you!
I guess that's the end of that then.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Thank you. I think we've just been kicked out.
The Raiden Shogun
What is
isn't gonna
happening?
let us off just like that, right?
Is everything getting staticky?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
What is happening? Uh-oh. Signora.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's
turn the camera.
gone.
And we can still see the objective.
She got what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
I didn't think she was actually gonna die.
Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the notes?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels...
I feel very unsettled
unsettled.
too. What is happening? The Musou no Hitotachi.
Also,
Where
when
did
the
everyone
Shogun
go?
executed Signora with the Musou no Hitotachi,
What is happening?
unbelievably
Oh
powerful.
my gosh.
It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Yae Miko's plan.
So, to recap, Yae Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god.
Yes.
Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter.
Well, it may be
won't
different
we?
inside her head.
Oh, maybe we could
Probably
put
more
this
dangerous,
plan
but
on hold
like,
for a while. There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so
He's always silent. It's so noisy outside. This slow walk is kind of creeping me out.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something?
Uh-oh, I see that we're almost
Oh,
there.
the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
It's the resistance. Kazuha?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
We just made the vision light up for a little bit. The visions are lighting up.
They're no match for her.
What?
So we meet again.
After we just met like 2 minutes ago, yes. Oh, you mean this version A, who's
Indulge my curiosity.
inside the.
What
her
is
head.
the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Well, I'm here to inform you that the Fatui has defeated. I can't read anymore. The Fatui have deceived the Raiden Shogun.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
So you know everything that's going on outside.
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
It comes at a great cost to the people of Inazuma.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams.
That doesn't mean people
Consider
shouldn't
this.
do it.
No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away.
But we see people going
Rather,
pretty insane.
Those
That's
who have
almost
lost their
very
lives
similar.
are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Like Teppei.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity.
Mhm.
So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
So, this is your plane of euthymia. It is created by your consciousness, yes?
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't
Well,
you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to... Oh, I'm here to demolish them. Dang, Ether. Ether has so much personality, I love it.
So be it.
I thought he was gonna ask about
Well then,
Lumine.
you who would defy
But
eternity.
he's probably gonna do that in
Time
the
for
story
you to
quest
enlighten me.
for the Raiden Shogun. Time
Do
to
you
be
wish to
enlightened.
become the enemy of eternity,
Master
traveler?
of the euthymic plane. You're
Beg
right,
for
I'm not
mercy.
gonna last very long in here.
Yeah.
Okay, can you just talk about
Inferior.
Kazuha? Kazuha finally reawakened the vision, even just a little bit. There will always be those who dare to face the lightning's blow. I mean, that's his ambition, right? Well, he just wants to explore, but he also... doesn't want your visions... Oh, let's not mess around with these. Doesn't want people's visions to get taken away.
What a sorry sight.
Oh, look, she's right there, right about to attack us. This is not gonna do anything, right?
Following thunder!
I would expect that to do absolutely nothing.
Ninjutsu!
Beg for
So I'm
mercy.
gonna die. You know what I didn't do last time that I saw other people doing and I thought that was really smart? Yeah, use some of this. I have all this food and I don't use it, and that's a mistake. This can make my life so much easier. What's also making my life easier is that she's staying right in the Muji Muji Daruma's range, so I keep getting healed up. Not anymore. Okay.
Strike dead. Let us cross swords. Crush.
I can't believe
More speed.
Signora's
Good
gone
grief. I'll be back.
after everything.
Vengeance.
Take this!
I did not expect. I thought we would be seeing her like appear in every story, like Archon quest, chapter. But she's gonna appear in like,
Strike dead.
every country. Maybe she still will. I kind of doubt it though. She looks pretty dead, fading away from existence. Actually, we can see whether or not we can revive yet when the revival item appears in the bottom right corner in the pouch.
Ow!
Be good. But I'd like to know when I'm going to not
I'm
die.
about to die. My fault for being so lazy.
No, of course not, Sayu. But that might have contributed to it a little bit.
Go, Barbara, go!
The vision had degrees in force once before, but a way to turn things around may yet
Strike
appear
dead.
for those still willing to resist. Can I... 8 seconds. It's like the longest 8 seconds ever. I can't even heal up. Oh, I can heal up with the food pouch. Okay, Eula? Please. Is this also a scripted fight? Do I also have to get down just a little bit more? Or all the way down?
Inferior.
Okay, just a little bit more. Call upon the item! Yeah.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake Ei's will, do you?
No.
Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Okay. Oh, at least we're healed up, thank you. And she's pulled out the sword.
Blood of Frost! Your verdict is decided. All will be severed. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Oh, this is the real final battle. How do I know this? Because now I'm actually doing damage. And also excited.
All desire can be broken. More speed.
All the sparkly things in the sky that I'm not trying to see because... Okay. Okay. Sayu, help me.
Gotta dash.
Vengeance will be mine.
Music.
Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin. Touché. More speed.
I think we're gonna do it. Instead of taking me. Fewer tries than last time.
Good grief. Freeze to the core. This won't go. A fleeting shadow.
Thank you. Everyone, just place your trust in me. I won't let you down, I promise. Right, Ether? Okay, like that. Like that. Ether? What? Okay, good.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
When people move forward with all of their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations, and even take over the work of the gods.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yes, exactly.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward.
The warrior who died.
In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles.
Khaenri'ah.
Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow.
The wall of Khaenri'ah.
Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
Yeah.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them
those
along
little
the
sparkles
correct
underneath
path
there.
toward eternity.
Represents people's ambitions, right?
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity?
You're losing a chance to
You
make
are
new
obviously
friends.
lonely. And yet, for the sake of
Seeing what
eternity,
the
you
people of
choose
the world
to
really
stretch your
want and enjoying
loneliness
it.
out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory.
Don't worry.
I
If
recall
we have eternity in
every
here,
detail of
we
the
have
last
enough
few
time to go
centuries
over
with
all of it.
perfect
But also, I
clarity.
really want to hear.
So it will probably take
Never
me
mind.
another few centuries
We
to
have to
relay
get going
it
with
to
our
you.
adventure.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very
Friends
nice
forever,
surprise.
right?
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can
Yeah.
still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt
So does that mean
decree.
everyone gets their visions
But,
back?
with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. beyond the plane of Euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions
Oh, they're all chatting.
have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory,
Don't let
to
him go outside
inspire
again.
but some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Oh, that was really cool.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden
Oh, right.
Shogun's
Poor
plane of
Paimon didn't get to be
Euthymia
involved in any of that.
Is the Vision Hunt decree
We
abolished?
conveyed the wishes of the people.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super
I know, I'm
worried,
so sorry you
know.
got left out, but
So
you didn't want to be in there,
maybe the
probably.
reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Alright, let's see what you're up to, lady. Oh! Constellation. Thank you. Fickle Cloud Strike. When a character obtains abundance amulets generated by a lightning blade, if this character's energy is less than 35%, the energy restored by the abundance amulets is increased by 100%. If only I paid attention and I knew what that meant. Oh, I have a lot more Mora, too. I got a lot more XP. We got a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff by doing the story quest. I got a lot of Primo Gems. Maybe I ought to use some of them. Nah, we will wait. Patiently.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
I need to
A sign of
give
piety,
all of
perhaps?
my sigils.
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting
It's
for
nice
you.
to see you again then.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most
Well,
impressed.
I don't know what came over me. Now Signora's dead.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel
I still
means
can't
that your
believe that.
strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations
yeah.
are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their
Don't
hands
jinx
on
it,
another
Paimon.
Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something
Yeah.
like a chess piece.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis
I'm
belong to
certain
the
she knows
Seven.
all about it, but
They
I
only
don't know
keep
why.
them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
Oh, so it was all for naught anyway.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Why did you have the Gnosis?
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did.
So that's why Scaramouche was on his knees begging.
Not know what to
Because he wanted that thing. But why did you have the Gnosis?
After Ei created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, Ei handed it over to me. and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine
Why did
ever
you bring it
since.
to save us, though?
She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say
Well,
I
I
struck a
guess
good deal.
Our life is a good
When
bargain.
you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a
Never
Gnosis.
knew I could fetch such a high price. But yeah, no wonder Scaramouche took off. I thought it was because he's scared. But no, it's actually because he got what he wanted.
Done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road
Okay,
ahead
great.
or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
So about the show, yeah, I gotta ask all of these. I'm so curious. About the Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the
I thought it was
knowledge
magic,
of its
but if it's
origins.
technology...
Still, there's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before Ei began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3
Who's the
Raiden
third?
Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on Ei. It was a test. The original plan was for Ei to simply discard it. But perhaps Ei thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. Until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Remember, in the special program, and they're like, oh, the end of the story, you'll find out where Scaramouche is from. I want a facepalm, but that's actually genius.
Ugh, not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Surely you don't mean...
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What a crazy story.
That is a crazy story.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
So about the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of
No,
electro
because
archon.
Ganyu is like, oh, only Barbados
Few
is the only
citizens of
one left in the
Inazuma
original.
are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is Ei, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them.
That's
Right
very
up until-
confusing,
Until what?
but that
Makoto
explains a
died
lot.
several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Oh!
Since then, Ei has assumed the shogunate.
Oh, so when... just now in the cutscene, when... Ei was like holding on to someone who was dying. And also in the Raiden Shogun's teaser, when she was reaching out to someone who disappeared, that was the original Electro Archon?
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
So, Khaenri'ah.
That was when Ei began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
Huh. Oh, that makes things even more sad. That she died in Khaenri'ah, and her sister became the new Electro Archon. Well, I guess the two of them were always considered to be the same anyway. Aww. About my sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you described.
Only that it's not the one we just
But
fought.
if you still have doubts about Ei, I would say they are misplaced.
Good to know.
Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with
Yeah,
you.
we just want to know what happened all those
I
years
wish
ago.
you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the
you.
Shiomatsuban.
Let's not
I'll
waste
let
the
you
time on
know
the
if I
missing
find
person
out
posters, though.
anything.
We know she's not missing.
Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
About the next stop on my journey.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
I'm sure that won't be for a while. I have no more questions.
You've sure?
blown my mind a
Okay
lot.
then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place.
you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it?
What else?
There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yai Miko,
I'll
the
do that
wise
sometimes.
and beautiful.
Sure.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my sister, I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered
That's
within
true.
you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey,
Maybe we just
and maybe
don't know
that
what it is
moment will
that
come to pass.
we are resolved to do beyond this. Oh, that was actually really good. We did not go to Serai Island at all in this entire quest. I just realized that. So there's plenty of exploration to do.
Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? I think you prefer me when I'm just teasing you, don't you?
Yeah, I have no more questions.
Are you sure?
Um,
Keep it safe.
I have
Is
to take
all?
that on.
There was me thinking that you might hang it around your
Scaramouche
neck to
is a
show off to
discarded
the world,
version of
telling everyone
Raiden
who
Shogun's
inquired
human
that it was
form.
given to you by none other than
The
Yai
Raiden
Miko,
Shogun had a
the
twin
wise
sister who's
and
dead.
beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
The journey ahead is very
Okay, I'll stop.
far
I see.
and long.
Your ambition should be
and we
something
don't
that
really know what we're
transcends
doing.
perhaps the reason you do not continue on your
But
journey.
you know what? It's all gonna be okay. And we don't even have enough sigils to make an offering right now. The presence over mortals. Duel before the throne. Emerge victorious in the duel before the throne. Bring all the wishes upon the statue of the omnipresent god to fruition. Did everyone get their visions back? And complete omnipresence over mortals. Whoa. We did a lot. A lot. Reputation reward. Madarame. Did you get all that? Did you see everything we did? Everything? Yes, you did. Good to know. Oh, I haven't even done my daily commissions yet.
There are still documents that need to be seen in the commission.
Okay. I want to see what happens when we go to the statue now. Will we not get arrested anymore? What happened to Kujo Sara? Is she okay? I mean, I'm sure she's okay. Hello there, Kamaji. You have nothing new to say. Okay. Fine by me.
Inazuma.
Wow. How did Kazuha and Goro know to show up here? Did everyone get their visions back? I'm a little bit of a loss for words. Hello there, doggo. Yeah, no, it looks like we can walk around very freely. Yeah. Hello. Can we now shop? Go. I thought we might be able to do that with the store. With after the story. But maybe, because with the Grand Narukami Shrine, and I'm assuming the store would need electro sigils, they just want us to focus our attention on one thing. Well, what is this? Oh, we can do her story quest next time. I will be sure to do that at some point. But next time, oh hello there, kitty cat. How are you? You doing good? I'm tired. It's been 3 hours. So it's probably way past midnight. And I should go to sleep before I lose my mind. Like the Raiden Shogun. Eternity stretches things out for a long period of time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. So, let us cherish these fragile moments, shall we? And not seal them away and preserve them like the Raiden Shogun did, but live out each day to the fullest and embrace how unique each day is. Also, will I have enough Primo Gems to summon for Kazuha if I also summon for Albedo? The answer is probably yes, because they're probably not coming back for a long time. Anyway, I think that is it for me today. Good night, everyone. Or, depending on your time zone, I guess. Oh, there's Tenchu Coffee. And I will see you in the next episode as we explore the rest of Inazuma.